Hey guys, welcome back to Luxury Club Wrestling. Now, we got some bad news. Bad news today. On Friday the 22nd, 2019, the WWE decided to release four guys today. Now, one of them I'm not going to talk about because honestly, he wasn't really doing nothing on the screen, and that was Arn Anderson. But one of the guys that were released, about to talk about all three of them, two guys asked for their release, and one guy just got released. Well, we don't know his situation just yet. So right now, as of right now at this moment, Tye Dillinger, TJP, and Hideo Itami have been released from their contracts from the WWE. Tye Dillinger had put a post up on Twitter quieting all the rumors, saying about him asking for his release and asking could he just he was just fed up with the WWE, and he pretty much took to Twitter and told everybody that yes, he did ask for his release, and yes, he has been granted. Well, at that time it wasn't granted just yet, but he asked for his release. Now, Tye Dillinger hasn't really been doing anything on the main roster since he's been called up from NXT, and to be honest with you, down on NXT he wasn't really doing much. I mean, he kind of feud with Sanity for a little bit, but other than that, most of his run down there was forgettable, just like up here on the main roster. He just came back from an injury. He kind of debuted at the Royal Rumble 2017, I believe. He did debut at that, and he came in as, ironically, number 10. So some people are thinking that he's gonna go to AEW, and that AEW, just because they leave and they go to AEW type mess, that doesn't mean he's gonna go to AEW. He could be going to TNA, but it does suck to see Tye Dillinger leave because we don't know if he'll ever be the perfect 10 as a United States champion or not. Next, this kind of really does kind of hurt me a little bit, but TJP, formerly known as TJP, TJ Perkins, whatever you want to call him, he's also leaving as well. He won the Cruiserweight Classic back in 2016. We're still waiting for another Cruiserweight Classic, but he did win it to become the inaugural Cruiserweight champion. After he lost the belt 49 days later to the Brian Kendrick, who is a legend in the Cruiserweight division, he struggled to get back to the top of the food chain, the top of the Cruiserweight division. And honestly, I wish they would have gave him the same treatment as they gave Mustafa Ali, because Mustafa Ali's not even on 205 no more. He's just permanently now SmackDown. Mustafa Ali was about to be in Elimination Chamber. Mustafa Ali was feuding with Joe and Brian, and I feel bad for TJP because I feel like that should have been his spot. Same thing with Leo Rush on Raw. He's on Raw with Bobby Leslie as a manager, his mouthpiece. But that's not a role for TJP to be taking. It sucks to really see TJP go because of the fact that he kind of kick-started the Cruiserweight division since he was a champ. Now, was he good as a champ? Kind of. But it really does suck to see this kid go because, well, actually not kid. He's a veteran in the game. He looks like he could be like a fresh 20, 24, but he's up in his 30s. So, time has been well to this person here. Time has done well for TJP. And I actually do see him going to AEW. I do see Cody Rhodes picking him up and be all like, hey, come to AEW. We'd love to have somebody like you with your wrestling background and just being a high flyer altogether. That will also play a big role in AEW. And last but not least, to the whole world, this man is known as Kenta, but to casual watchers of Monday Night Raw and SmackDown and 205 Live, Hideo Itami. Hideo Itami's release was actually announced last month, and from what it looked like on Twitter, he got his wish and he wanted out and he's getting it now. And like I said about TJP, AEW is about to start snatching up all these guys. The rumors of WWE scared of AEW. Clearly they're not if they're releasing guys like it's not a problem. I mean, these three guys and Arn Anderson. So clearly they're not afraid if they just releasing folks like it's nothing. I mean, a lot of other people would ask for their release. Dean Ambrose is not, he's not signing another contract, so he could be AEW bound. Same thing with Arn Anderson. He could be a backstage role type of guy. But Hideo Itami, he wasn't really doing much. NXT, he got hurt a lot, injuries in and out of the ring. He challenged for the NXT title at that time against Bobby Roode. He was champ at that time. Then he got called up to 205 Live. but as a heel, not a face, a heel. And for what I done seen, he wasn't really doing much on the main roster as well. So he just kind of just flopped. Maybe he was a jobber. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe he just didn't want to do it anymore. Maybe he was just like, I want to go back to New Japan. Maybe I want to go wrestle someplace else. Maybe I want to go to Impact. Or maybe he just want to retire and just not wrestle anymore. I mean, it is a lot of wear and tear on the body. But that's all I got for you guys today. This sad breaking news of WWE Superstars leaving. That's all I got. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.